Hello everyone, TechAndAppReviews here, and today I've got a very unique review, a brand new review actually, of the new Driver game out on the App Store. It's just been released today. It was by pure fluke that I found it. I was just on the App Store, I typed in Gameloft, and it was just there. So I've purchased it, I've had a go on it, and here's a full review of Driver. There's been a reason why I haven't been doing any videos. It's mainly really because of my voice, because I've had an infection, as I'm sure you know from my last videos. That seems to have cleared a bit more. The other big reason is obviously school work, 'cause I'm in school. I've got a lot of coursework and things to do. And the other big reason, I've also had a couple of injuries. My main one, which I've had quite recently, I've broken a rib, and that's why I haven't been doing any videos, okay? So, but I had to do obviously this video. Obviously I promised you videos about the anti-glare. I've got that on now. I'm going to do a full review on it, but it's perfect. As screen protectors go, it's brilliant. But anyway, here's a review of Driver for the iPod Touch and iPhone. Right, okay, I want to start off with the fact that obviously this app's just come out today. When I saw it immediately I thought this is a must buy, okay? Grand Theft Auto obviously isn't out for iPod Touch and iPhone, so I just thought, Driver, really good. Looked at the pictures, looked at the reviews on the App Store. There was no ratings, there was one review of it, and the pictures looked really good, and I thought, come on, you need like sort of a Driver game for an iPod Touch, okay? And well, I haven't really been a Driver owner in the past for PlayStation or Xbox. I did buy Driver 3 when it came out for PlayStation 2, and I was 12 years old at the time. I didn't really understand it very well, so I took it back. So I haven't really had much experience on Driver games. So it's a pure sort of impulse buy, okay? And I want to start off with, it's a large app, okay? If you haven't got much room on your iPod, this is going to fill it up. I'll give you an example, okay? An average app on here, for instance, there's a few here, and Assassin's Creed, where is that? Assassin's Creed up there. That's seen as quite a big app. Asphalt 5, that's a very big app, okay? And they take up about 100 megabytes, okay? On your iPod. So let's move forward a bit. On your iPod, okay? Take up, Assassin's Creed, I think, takes up about 110 megabytes, which is quite a lot. Do you want to have a guess how much Driver takes up? Nope, you're quite wrong. 404 megabytes. That's as near as makes no difference. It's, nearly half a gigabyte, okay? 512 megabytes is half a gigabyte, and this is 404. The most I've ever had is Assassin's Creed, which is 100 megabytes. So, I'm expecting a lot if it's that big. When I went to download it, it said I had 57 minutes remaining, and I thought, God, that's going to take a while. Luckily, for some reason, it had quite a large jump to 6 minutes, but still quite a large app, okay? So, I'll begin the app review. Right, okay, so here's the app here. I've downloaded Asphalt 5 in the time I've been off. I'll just turn down the brightness a bit. I'll give you a bit of information on it. The cost of it is $3.99, that's pounds. I don't know how much that is in dollars. I assume it's about $5 or something. But it's a bit dark there. It's $3.99, which is, I suppose, cheap when you first see it. Okay, so $3.99. It's not ridiculous like £10 or something, or £6, which I'm glad, which is the main selling point for beginner good apps like Driver. So I was quite pleased when I saw it wasn't £6 or anything like that. So here you go. You start off with a video, and immediately when you open the app, it's just a simple one about explaining who your character is. Okay, before you start it. I've obviously started this up before, so there's nothing different when you start it up the first time. So there you go, tap screen to continue. Okay, so this is the options menu you get. Hold on, let's turn the volume down a bit. You get some music, obviously, in the menu. Right, okay, you get Undercover, Take a Ride, Training, Driving Games, High Scores, Options and Extras. All the training is, it just teaches you how to do obviously the driver controls, and you get a tutorial when you have your first undercover mission, okay? Right, I'll just run you through them. At the bottom there's extras, and that's just oh, I didn't realise that. Cheats. Well, if you, I presume if you type this in Google you might find some cheats. I had no idea you could have cheats for this. I quite like the idea of cheats on games, and it's nice how they brought them to the App Store. Obviously I never use cheats. Profiles. You've got your first profile there, and you have, how many is it? 3 of the profiles, and you can obviously bin it, use it, and various other things. Okay, and then you've got your options menu. Right, this is for your audio. How loud you want the music volume and the effects volume to be. You have your controls. I'll get on those in a minute. Difficulty, easy, original, and easy. Okay. Then you've got your language and your subtitles. Subtitles are handy if, like, for instance, you don't want anybody to hear the sound, or if you can't hear very well, if you don't have an iPod, if you don't have a second generation iPod Touch with the speaker in, or an iPhone. Driving games. You can choose your game where you have Pursuit, Getaway, Crosstown Checkpoint, Trailblazer, Survival, Dirt Track and Carnage. Alright, so obviously you get a few games there. I'll go on to that in a minute. You've got your training, which you get in all the different, like if you go undercover, for instance, they give you a tutorial anyway. Take a Ride, which is just free mode, which I love. If you're like me and you have Grand Theft Auto and things, you like a free mode. There's been no other games on the App Store which gives you a free mode quite like this one, okay? Then you've got your undercover mode, which is all your missions. I'll start off with driving games. Obviously, not being a driver owner, I don't really know what these are like. Also, I have previously borrowed from a friend Driver for Game Boy Advance, and this is an iPod, and the graphics are, let's just say, PlayStation 1 quality, which is brilliant, okay? Right, I'll see if I recognise one of these. Oh, well, I recognise Getaway. You can choose your location. Obviously, you've got to unlock more as you go through. I'll go for San Francisco one. There we go. Loading. Still loading. That's fine. Tap screen to continue. There we go. Right. Okay. So you've got to lose the tail of cops on you. Oh right. Right. I've already had a go of these controls in training mode, and I have to say, for a game of this price and this caliber, they're not very good whatsoever. If you look down here, you get left arrow, right arrow, okay, and you've got burnout, which is quite good, and you've got your handbrake. Now the immediate problem with this, it's a D-pad, and so if you want to, I'll just reverse out of here. Then you've got obviously on the right your acceleration and your brake. So brake and reverse obviously, and my immediate problem is, oh, see, I'm automatically tilting it because I'm used to accelerometer in other games. Okay, you've got your damage and felony at the top, you've got your speedometer, and you've got your map at the left, and your pause button at the right. And as you can see, immediate problem, if you want to do a handbrake turn, hold on, you can't because you've either got to use one finger for your handbrake or the left and right. If you see what I mean, there's the handbrake right at the bottom, then your left and right. It would be easy if there's a handbrake icon there, so it'd handbrake and turn, if you get what I mean. Sorry, obviously I'm not doing very well. My damage is right the way up. It's your classic driver, really, for PlayStation 1. You've got your left and right, and you've got your handbrake. See if that handbrake turn. Well, yeah, you can sort of do it, but it'd be much easier if you had one in a different place. And you've got your burnout icon, which I'll demonstrate for you now. If I go along at speed, and you've got your burnout icon there. Okay, you're going faster. So you see there, right? Then if you click